The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and this hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, 29 before the top of the hour. Time for that hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get on off into it. Well, y'all, director Ryan Coogler has officially announced who the next Black Panther will be. He made the announcement during Comic-Con in San Diego last week, and Comic-Con is a big event that celebrates comic books, movies, TV shows, video games, and pop culture. And here's a little of Ryan Coogler's announcement.
It's early days. We hard at work. But our film has a date. It's coming out December 18th, 2028. December 15th, my bad. There is one more thing. The last time we were together and we got to make a movie, we introduced a character who was the son of the character that the great Chadwick Boseman played. Our T'Challa in that film. Today, I want to tell you guys in this next film, he grows up, he comes of age, and we have to find an incredible actor. I want you guys to give a warm welcome to our new Black Panther, Mr. David Johnson. This young man.
Well, when David Johnson came to the mic, he didn't say a lot, but he did say this.
I want to say thank you so much. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you to this amazing family that I have the honor and the privilege and the blessing to join. I actually don't want to say too much because I want to let this screen do the talking.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not trying to be funny, but there's a thing about British actors.
Right. I was
that
thinking the same thing.
They always get the best parts.
Because they act. They go to work.
Oh, stop.
So there's actors over here, too.
Yeah,
I'm just, it's a
why
thing.
do they get that? Is it cheaper to get them or something?
I don't
No,
They're just
I
probably
don't
better
think
actors.
so.
It's always like somebody with a British
It
accent.
is.
It seems like.
But at least he black.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
there's that.
Well,
but
he got to be black. He can't be Black Panther and be white.
Girl,
that.
we're in a different day and time.
Well, now that's true. Well, y'all, Black Panther 3 is set for release in December of 2028, and Ryan Coogler will return as director and co-writer. If you remember at the end of Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, we learned that the original Black Panther had a son with Nakia, who was played by Lupita Nyong'o. So David Johnson will play the role of that son, and his name is Prince T'Challa II. So I can't wait to check that out because you know it's going to be good. I know they're going to go all out to make it even better than the first one. And it's hard to do that because we are definitely in love with the first one. All right, y'all, moving on. This past Friday, Chris Brown pleaded guilty to brawling in a nightclub in London back in 2023. During a hearing at London's Southwark Crown Court, he changed his plea and admitted to affray, Affray, which is an offense that involves taking part in a violent or threatening behavior that causes others to fear for their safety. In return for this guilty plea, prosecutors dropped a few charges, which were assault, attempting to cause grievous bodily harm, and having an offensive weapon, a bottle. So this all stems from an alleged altercation at London's Tape nightclub in February of 2023, where music producer Abraham Dial claimed that Brown struck him over the head with a bottle. But prosecutors said that the fight was caught on surveillance camera in front of a club full of people. Brown's friend and vocal coach, this one of them names Gary would say, Amololu Akinlolu also pleaded guilty to affray. Brown had been freed on bail for $6.7 million, which allowed him to tour Europe and North America last summer. He was freed on bail again Friday and will be sentenced October 22nd on the affray charge, which carries a maximum sentence of 3 years in prison. But we gonna keep him lifted because we not want him to get that because we want him to stay on tour and do his thing and continue to be successful and make people happy on that stage as he brings all them ladies on the stage. This one girl was like, she came to see Chris Brown, honey. She didn't want to see Usher. And did y'all see any of that stuff online? I was like, oh my goodness. Okay, well, he's allowed to travel internationally, but must return to the UK by October 25th. So that's my stories for the hip hop spot. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. And if you miss any part of the show, you can catch it on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show podcast, available wherever you get your podcast. And you can catch me on my social media at Brat. Coming up next, y'all, we got Rock T with the joke of the day. Rock T, please let it be funny this time, y'all. That's next on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Me in this hat.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
29 after the hour, y'all time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot, but we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get on off into it. Well, if you're a fan of Tyler Perry's Beauty in Black, you will be happy to know that the series is not canceled after all. Netflix announced the cancellation after the upcoming season 3 earlier this year, but the streaming platform has revised their plan due to the series' high global viewership and strong performance for seasons 1 and 2. Now check out Tyler Perry's announcement.
Hey everybody, Tyler Perry here.
The Bellarys are not done causing trouble.
Brand new episodes of Beauty in Black is coming.
Season 4 is officially in the works.
Thank you for riding with us at Netflix on this Bellary trip that's gonna go crazy next season. We'll see you in season 4. We got 4 seasons for y'all. Come on, let's do it.
That's what's up. Congratulations go out to Tyler Perry and the whole cast of Beauty in Black. I don't know if y'all watch it, but it is good. It keeps me glued to my seat. It be some crazy stuff happening, but it is so good, and I can't wait to see this next season. The premiere dates for seasons 3 and 4 have not been announced yet. Do anybody watch Beauty in Black?
I watch all the Queen's Men.
Well, that's good, too, but you got to see Beauty. If you love all the Queen's Men, you're going to
Yeah.
love Beauty in Black.
Oh, good.
Baby, it's real good, so y'all got to check that out. All right, y'all, moving on. Kanye West is making headlines after setting a new concert record. Now, according to reports, Ye's 2 shows at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles back in April grossed $16.3 million each night, making them the highest-grossing single concerts ever recorded. Now, the sold-out performances drew over 74,000 fans each night, and the record-breaking concert could be seen as part of Ye's comeback. Despite the controversy, his ticket sales show that he still has a devoted fan base that is willing to pack out stadiums. What you think, Gary? You look like you thinking over there.
Yeah, I'm not a big Kanye person.
Gary,
you know?
what's one Kanye song?
What's that song, Ricky? Dropout, High School Dropout.
That's the album.
College Dropout.
Oh, yeah, College Dropout.
Yeah, you know what? We're going to just move on. Any more, Gary?
Gold Digger.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
I
She
remember that
take
one,
my
honey.
money.
Yes, honey. Gold Digger. He's talking about Kim Kardashian.
Oh, Lord. Moving on. Congratulations go out to the newest honorary members of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. They include actress, director Sally Richardson Whitfield, actress Paula Pearson Washington, that's Denzel's wife. They were inducted at the AKA 72nd Boulay last week in Vegas. And that's not it, y'all. Sigma Gamma Rho sorority also inducted honorary members at their Boulay last week in Tampa, Florida. And they include Tammy Roman and hip-hop pioneer Sharon Jackson, also known as MC Shyrock. So congratulations to all the pretty girls in pink and green and the new pretty poodles in blue and gold. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. And if you miss any part of the show, you can check it out on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show podcast, available wherever you get your podcast. And you can catch me on my social media at Brat. And I just got to say, I can't wait to get on the Resilient Lady and perform and do my thing. And we're going to be doing a fireside chat, me and my beautiful. And we giving away some Kaleidoscope products. So we can't wait to see y'all on that cruise. If you have not booked your tickets yet, what is you waiting on? Coming up next, y'all, we got Dwight Stone with that praise mix down. It's the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
Hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Me in this hat.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
Y'all 29 after the hour, y'all time for the hot spot. Good morning, Brett.
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get on off into it. Well, y'all, Prince's Purple Rain is headed to Broadway. The musical will debut in the spring of next year. The production will feature over 20 of Prince's iconic songs, including When Doves Cry, I Would Die For You, Take Me With You, and The Beautiful Ones. The story follows the kid, a gifted young musician in Minneapolis who dreams of stardom while confronting personal struggles that threaten his future. The movie Purple Rain premiered back in 1984 and earned close to $100 million worldwide. Now, the soundtrack won 2 Grammys, 3 American Music Awards, 2 Brit Awards, and an Oscar for Best Original Song Score. The album also spent 24 weeks at #1 on the Billboard charts. Purple Rain, the musical, is scheduled to premiere in April 2027. What y'all gonna do? Y'all down to see Purple Rain, the musical?
Absolutely.
Gosh, I would love it.
Huge fan of Purple
I can't
Rain.
wait to see it either. I know the whole crowd gonna be singing all the songs. All the
I
songs.
cannot wait. I'm just waiting to see when it's a good time to introduce the kids to Prince.
Yeah.
They still going through their Michael Jackson phase. But now when I roll Prince out, I'm wait they get a little older.
Older, yeah.
I'm going to roll Prince out on them, boys. It's gonna
Okay.
It's going to hit.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. Stevie Wonder, he just announced that he'll be dropping new music this year, a new project. And after recent performance, this is what he said.
I'm going to release Through the Eyes of Wonder next year. I'm going to add former songs that I was working on when I did Songs in Key of Life to the actual package that they're going to release. So I told y'all enough. I love you. God bless you.
That's what's up. Stevie Wonder has not dropped an album in 22 years, y'all. So we look forward to hearing his new album, Through the Eyes of Wonder, sometime next year. Meanwhile, Trump is making headlines after cracking a very awkward joke about Nicki Minaj during this year's White House Correspondents' Dinner. He was reflecting on the dinner that happened earlier this year that was interrupted by a shooting, and here's what he had to say.
But after hearing the gunshots, many people yelled, "Get down, get down," which caused Nicki Minaj to start twerking. Do you believe it? Get down. She's the only one that really understood what that meant.
Wow.
Okay.
She's the
I'm sure she
only
enjoyed
one
that.
who understood what that meant. And she is so dumb.
All right.
Well, the joke caused a mixed reaction from the audience, but Nicki didn't let that comment slide. She responded on a social media note by posting a picture of a Chucky doll with a serious expression that captioned it, "How I'll be looking at the president next time I see him." But ironically, Nicki wasn't at the dinner where the shooting occurred, leaving many people wondering why Trump even made the joke in the first place.
It was
Roy is making fun of you and laughing. It was, but
Like,
Trump can't
that
say it.
was what?
No.
Yeah, the joke was so not even funny.
Girl, they are laughing behind your back, too.
Sitting there, I mean, you in the bed with them.
Nicki Minaj was twerking.
Yeah. Said, get down.
And she knew what get down.
She knew what get down meant because, well, hello, she's from the hood. You got to get down if you hear gunshots.
But I think he meant she thought get down meant to twerk.
Dance.
I don't know. It's
all of it. All of it.
It's all bad. Either way you look at it. Oh my goodness.
But that's what they do. They pull you in, you become a part of their culture, and then they insult you. With those yourself, it's just a joke.
That's horrible.
Yeah, they racist jokes.
Yeah, but guess what? She brought all her followers to love him too, and now look.
Yeah.
Wow. I have no words for that. That is crazy. Damn.
He used her.
Jesus. We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But if you missed any part of the show, make sure you check it out on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts. And you can catch me on my social media at Brat. Why don't you hit us up with them wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKEY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. More up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the Rickey.
Hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
In this hat.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all party people, it is about that time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get on off into it. Well, Gabrielle Cheyenne is the girl who was brought up on stage during Usher's performance in Nashville during the R&B tour. She's speaking out after getting a lot of backlash for declining to participate on his set. So she posted this message saying, first off, nobody is declining to go on stage. I look good AF. You thought I wasn't going to let thousands of people see me? on the big screen where you will never be. My mom and I had floor seats. The team approached us to move us up to VIP before the show even started. Pretty privileges, something you hoes will never know about. She ended the posting saying, F y'all, disrespectfully. Then she went on TMZ and she said this.
I was approached first and upgraded to VIP. They told me that it was a possibility of me going on stage. Why would I decline that? But you also don't know who you're going on stage for.
There are two people. There's Usher and there's Chris Brown. And that means that you were banking on Chris Brown and you got Usher and you would have been more into it with Chris Brown. Am I reading this right?
Me solely, I went to the concert for Chris Brown. It's nothing against Usher or anything like that, but I'm more of a Chris Brown fan than I am of Usher. It would have been a different reaction with Chris Brown. It wouldn't have been the stiffness or whatever the internet is portraying.
Why you go up there then?
People are so ungrateful. You got the opportunity of a lifetime to go on stage with a legend. Regardless to who it was, it's a show. Act like it's a show. You went on stage to act crazy and get this bad rep, and then the answer, the thing you said, sweetheart, you should have just kept it quiet, kept it cute. Like, you pretty,
stayed in your seat.
You are pretty, but when you start talking like that, it make you not attractive.
When they put you in VIP, I'm good. Thank you. I'm comfortable. Thank you.
You knew you was gonna either be on stage with either Chris or Usher.
But I feel horrible for Usher. Look how she made him feel.
She didn't make him feel no kind of way.
Yeah,
do you know?
He don't need to be. He don't need her.
Do you know how many women would have loved and traded spaces with her and just been so happy?
All right, sure. Bring one of them aunties up on stage. They gonna give it all to you.
And
he can call anybody on stage and would have got a different
one of them
reaction.
chicks that drive school buses. Bring one of them on stage and watch what happen. Usher gonna have to fight them off.
Yes, sir. Can we send her some flowers or something?
Send her some flowers.
The woman.
She wouldn't be grateful because they didn't come from Chris Brown. She wouldn't be grateful for the flowers.
Man,
These are not the kind of flowers that I like. She one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
Oh man, women like that, they be acting like that. It's just such a big turn off.
It is.
As cute as she is, it made her that behavior made her ugly.
Exactly. She could have stayed right on in the seat she was in. If her and her
Absolutely.
mama had floor seats, stay on back there and don't go up to VIP. You went up to VIP. You knew it was either one or Chris or Usher.
But y'all remember, though, they came to them.
Okay, but she could have declined. If you were getting ready to go on stage with Usher, you could have declined. You could have said no, thank you.
No, she could have asked who was it going to be. She wanted to go ahead and enjoy the VIP. She said, "You think I wouldn't go on stage to let thousands of people see me
and see you act ugly?"
Oh man,
it killed a good. What would have been a great moment.
Yeah, a great moment.
You could have went up there and had fun, had a good
Thousands
time.
of women would have loved to share that, trade that with you. All the women at these concerts, that's the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm sorry.
I wish Shirley Caesar would pull me up on stage and
Right?
sing one of them gospel
I got
songs.
green beans, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, hog, dog, mog.
I'll dance and shout and do everything.
Come on,
I'm
man.
happy to be up on stage.
Just happy.
With a legend.
Yes. Oh, my goodness. You know what? We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. We are all grateful for any opportunities that we get, big or small. God does it all. You know what I'm saying? So if you missed any part of the show, make sure you check it out on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show podcast, available wherever you get your podcast. And you can catch me on my social media at Brat. And if you need some bonnets, you can go to Kaleidoscope. ILoveColors.com. Coming up next, Dwight Stone with the Praise Mixdown.
And before we and Ricky, could you say we'll be grateful? You haven't given me any clothes lately.
Huh?
You ain't gave me no clothes lately.
Yeah, because you running out of clothes making all them drip videos.
That's why I need some more.
You want some Nike? You want some Nike? Okay, there you go.
Happy birthday to my mom. Thank you to everybody who shouted her out. I love and appreciate y'all.
happy
It's the Rickey
birthday.
Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot in this hat.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, bottom of the hour, time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get on off into it. Well, y'all, Jay-Z is giving fans even more chances to see him live. After his historic 3-night run at the Yankee Stadium celebrating the 30th anniversary of Reasonable Doubt, the demand is still high, y'all. Hov has added a second show in both London and Los Angeles. He'll perform at Tottenham Tottenham Hotspur. Is that how you say it, Gary?
On Tottenham.
Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
You went to the wrong person for corrections.
I was like, hold on.
In London, y'all, on September 4th and 5th, and he added 2 dates at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles on October 23rd and 24th. He's also scheduled to perform in Paris on September 10th. So if you missed out on tickets for the first time around, you got another shot. Pre-sales begin tomorrow at 10 a.m. Meanwhile, y'all, Remy Ma says that now she in her soft girl era, she believes that she is the perfect girl for a man. Now let's hear what she says, and then we'll see if we agree.
Somebody said to me before that you were like in your soft girl era right now.
I love it here.
What does that mean for you?
She shows up on time with curls on her hair.
I see.
And a little, what do you see this little romper I got on?
Guys,
I'm on a romper, guys.
Hold on.
And is this like a floral? Is this a floral romper? I love Remy in a floral
little bag.
Oh,
you know what this means?
You're so dainty.
I have nothing to do. That's what this means.
Nothing to pay for.
Only thing I have is a credit card, an ID, and lip gloss. I love this for me.
I love it for you too.
I love this. I'm like the perfect girl. Like seriously. Like seriously. Let me break it down. First of all, I watch football. I watch basketball. I watch boxing. I watch baseball, like not just watch it. Like I know the coach, I know the team, I know who's getting traded, I know when it's the draft.
You're informed.
Like I know what's going on here. Oh, you sell drugs? Great, I got you. I know how much this, how much you need to weigh. I might even have a mean connect for you, like for I got you. Oh, you're into guns? What did you know? I love that. Like anything that guys like and love, I like and love it too. So it works perfectly. And then I know how to cook. Like, not just cook. Like, I know how to cook. Like, well. Like, to the point that when I travel, like, if I'm going to LA and my friends know I'm coming, they're like, bring your seasoning kit. Yeah. You cooking when you get here. Like, I have a kit, a seasoning kit. I know how to cook. I know how to bake. Because you got some people that know how to cook, but they don't know how to bake. I know how to bake. What you want? A cheesecake from scratch? You want an apple pie? You want a creme brulee?
So I can get you a gun and an apple pie.
You got... And we watching the game.
Oh, I love Remy. What y'all think? I love it. What you mean,
She needs to be in the middle. I think that's not soft
No,
enough.
if you know how to do everything, what's wrong with that?
Basketball and...
we like sports, too.
Watch the game with your girl. Ain't
Yeah.
nothing like that. A woman that loves sports.
Okay, some women don't want to know nothing about no football.
Exactly.
But it's okay if you do. That's fun. You can enjoy it and talk about the plays and
Arguing.
what happened. Fuss, go back and forth about it. That make it the relationship fun.
I would like a soft woman. Honey, I'm going shopping right now while you watch the game.
No.
Come on, man.
No, it's cool to watch the games together, Gary.
Yeah, because they're sports fans also.
And she'll get up and cook you a meal. She's saying,
But she already got the nachos with the hamburger meat and the cheese on it.
She'll polish the guns.
That's the part I wouldn't like. She know about guns, honey.
You want to help you shoot. What if somebody come? Yeah, both of y'all shooting.
And if somebody come in, you tell her which one to grab. She know which one to pick up. Unlike you're fiddling and fumbling. Somebody come in your house, drop the gun. The gun done fell.
That ain't gonna do nothing.
Trying to do the windmill to get him out of there. Nah, that ain't gonna work, Gary. All right, y'all, we're gonna wrap up the hot spot on that note. But if you miss any part of the show, make sure you check it out on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show podcast, available wherever you get your podcast. And you can catch me on my social media at Brat. Coming up next, y'all, we got Rock T with that HBC. You know who we repping today, Rock T?
Bring it to town. We gonna holler at Winston-Salem State.
Hey.
Man. Come on, man. It's coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
In this hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, 28 minutes before the top of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get on off into it. Well, the R&B tour was in Birmingham last night, and Usher had an important message for the ladies. Here you go.
Now, before we get started, don't bring your ass up here if you don't want to be here. Hey, I don't like ugly, but he most certainly don't feel too good about pretty privilege here to do it.
What'd he say?
He don't feel too good about pretty privilege either.
About pretty privilege.
He don't feel too good about pretty privilege.
Well, Well, this comes after Gabrielle Cheyenne came on stage at his Nashville tour stop, but didn't want to participate during Usher's performance. So that is what he had to say. Meanwhile, Kanye West called into the Urban Summit 1, which is on this week in Atlanta. Ye has released a 12th studio album, Bully, this year, and he called in to thank radio for embracing him and his new music. And here's a little bit of what he said.
I just wanted to thank y'all so much for getting behind this on this journey. This has been these number ones mean even more than the graduations and the Watch the Thrones and all the number ones before, because as you know, like a year into the project, I went into an episode. So this right here is a celebration and a victory, a success story of people who deal with mental health crises to be able to come out of it and actually have number one records with all the things that were done, with all the things that were said, and for you guys to be so forgiving and so supportive just means the world to me.
Well, his new album Bully hit number 1 on the Billboard Top R&B Hip Hop Albums charts and the Top Rap Albums chart. And on the streaming charts, Bully peaked at number 1 globally on both Apple Music and Spotify. And the other day, we talked about Kanye West breaking the record for the highest grossing and best-selling rap concert runs in history. So, hey, congratulations go out to, what you say, Gary?
Now, Brad, I want to go back to Usher. Yeah. My thing is this. Did you have to acknowledge that?
What?
I want to acknowledge it. I would probably done it. Okay, we did this happened, and I don't have to give this girl that much more energy and talk about don't come up here if you don't want to be up here.
Oh, trust me, ain't nobody studying her.
No, ain't nobody studying her, but I would have definitely said that. Don't come up here if you don't want to participate. Like, he don't want to deal with that. So, yeah, I would have made that announcement. Don't come up here if you finna act funny. No.
With that energy, with that low energy.
Yeah, well, they picked them. Hell, they didn't ask to go up there. They picked them.
Well, Usher and them didn't pick them personally.
That's a privilege.
Well, she told y'all she got pretty privilege.
Yes, she did.
That's so lame. Who says that?
Okay.
I'm going to start using it.
No,
don't do it.
Please don't.
In regard to who?
Oh, wow. Oh, my damn.
Ooh, if you miss any part of the show, y'all make sure you catch it on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show podcast, available wherever you get your podcast. And you can catch me on my social media at Brat. Coming up next, y'all, we got Dwight Stone with that praise mixed down on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's hard.
So hot and this hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time for the hot spot, 29 before the top of the hour. What up, Brat?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get on off into it. Well, y'all, Kelly Rowland is opening up about a lifestyle change that's made a noticeable difference in her overall health. Now, she stopped drinking alcohol about 1.5 years ago. She admits that she still enjoys having a glass of white wine every now and then, but she says the benefits have far outweighed the sacrifice. She explained that she began noticing how alcohol affected her body the day after she had a drink. She says, I remember having a glass of wine or having a little cocktail, and the next day I was like, why is this day so hard? And my brain fogged really bad. She says that not drinking has improved her sleep, helped her reduce her brain fog, and it makes her feel more healthy and energized all over. So, hey, congratulations to her for that.
Good for her. Stopping drinking.
I know, but one drink?
I was just saying, is this something new?
Yeah.
No, but new studies show that even one drink can cause major issues.
Really?
You know, everybody's body different. Everybody have pre-existing conditions and stuff, and you don't want to trigger those or whatever. Some people on medicine, and that one drink, it kind of mess them up. Yeah, I definitely get what she's saying.
Yeah.
Dr. Collier talked to me about that one day.
For real?
Oh, yeah.
Well, one drink don't bother you, girl, right, y'all? All right, y'all. Despite reports of a recent fight behind bars, it looked like Diddy could actually be getting out of prison sooner than expected. Now, he was recently placed in solitary confinement after an altercation with another inmate, and reports say that the other inmate allegedly started the confrontation and Diddy responded. But the incident apparently hasn't affected his release date because updated federal records now list Diddy's projected release date as January 24th, 2028, which is about a month earlier than is previously reported reported release date. Reports say he's participated in prison rehabilitation programs and helped his inmates through educational initiatives, which have earned him credit towards an early release. So, congratulations go out to Diddy for, good behavior on that thing. All right, y'all, if you missed any part of the show, make sure you check it out on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show podcast, available wherever you get your podcast, and you can catch me on my social media at Brat. Coming up next, y'all, we got Special K with the news you absolutely positively cannot use. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
And that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, about that time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get on off into it. Well, y'all, Chris Brown may be on the road to making money, but one woman wants the courts to make sure that she gets paid first. Now, according to reports, Chris Brown was ordered to pay $13 million to his former housekeeper, Maria Aliva. This led to a trial in which the jury led in her favor. And for those who don't remember, Maria was attacked by one of Chris's dogs at his home. Then she suffered physical and emotional wounds. She claims that he hasn't paid any portion of the judgment, and now she's asking the court for access to his financial records. She also wants the money to come from his tour that she collects, saying that his concert earnings should go towards satisfying the judgment. And if the tour revenue ain't enough, she's also asking for future income, including royalties and other project earnings that could be used to pay the amount in full. So far, Chris has not publicly responded to the latest court filing. Now, just get a lady something, because she don't need to be trying to get in the future income. She don't need to be seeing your financial records, and she definitely don't need no royalties. So I mean, that's a big bill though. $13 million.
That's not much from a man like Chris Brown, and your dog is not being very cooperative or
That's
what have
enough.
you.
I'm sure they're gonna work on it to make sure she gets her settlement. It's a court thing. The man has been on tour. It's just been a lot going on.
That's what you said. I mean, come on, give her some money, give her a couple of hundreds of thousands, and that's that. Instead of having to make her fight like that, because that's her future earnings. She can't walk and do her job because your dog didn't mauled her and stuff.
She walking and talking and doing her job, and she's okay enough to say she need all this money. So, and her judgment, whatever judgment she got, I feel she should get it and get some of it, a little bit. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But if you missed any part of the show, make sure you check us out on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts. And you can catch me on my social media at Brat. Coming up next, y'all, Dwight Stone got that praise mixed down right here on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, 28 before the top of the hour, time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get on off into it. Well, y'all, the 11-time Grammy-nominated gospel singer has partnered with Rock Nation Distribution. That's right, y'all. Jay-Z's Rock Nation, just before dropping his next album, and that will be titled Restoration. The project will drop this fall, and it will become Rock Nation's Distribution's first full-length gospel album. So congratulations go out to them. The partnership represents more than just a business deal. It reflects growing recognition that gospel music means one of the foundations of Black culture, faith, and musical innovation. Yes, it remains that. Marvin Sapp said that the decision was about finding a partner that shared his vision. So congratulations go out to Marvin Sapp. That's real dope. I remember Marvin Sapp being in Commission back in the day. Commissioned and the Winans was like the #1 groups back in the day when I was listening to gospel music. So it's crazy. Congratulations go out to him for signing with Rock Nation. Nobody would have ever thought that would be a partnership. So that is great for gospel music as well. All right, y'all, moving on. Keefe D is the man charged for murdering Tupac, and he's asking the judge to throw the case out before it ever reaches a jury. How you gonna do that? Anyway, Keefe D's attorney, Mike Sant, is seeking to have the murder charge dismissed, arguing that prosecutors don't have enough evidence to support the case. Well, he says the prosecutors have built this case on weak evidence and never should have been charged, and his client should have never been charged in the first place. They owe Keefe D a written apology, he says, for bringing the case up in the first place. Wow. So the request to dismiss the case comes just days before the jury selection is selected to begin. Now, as of now, a judge has not ruled on the motion, and the case remains on track to move forward unless the court decides otherwise. What y'all think about that?
Interesting.
We're all scared to say anything.
Interesting.
Who knows?
You could have seen.
You want the case thrown out before the
Yeah.
jury selection.
Right.
But
How's that happen?
But didn't you kill somebody?
Didn't you
Accused.
didn't you tell them you did it?
Okay.
I'm so confused.
Right.
And now your lawyer's saying you didn't do it. I'm so confused.
He's backstepping, whatever you call it. Like he's retrieving now.
Yeah, and you had all the answers and you was doing all this
All
talking
the-
and stuff.
right.
Yeah. You was on everything, doing interviews and I'm so
But
confused.
maybe he was trying to become an influencer, though, Brad. You know, sometimes people just talk to become.
You risk your freedom for that?
No, you
Wow.
you don't say you murdered Tupac. Okay, you don't say you.
I'm trying to be nice.
Yeah. All gangsters know you just shut up for real.
Right.
You know, like you don't get to talking too much. That's one thing you do not do. All right, y'all, we gonna wrap up the hot spot on that note. But if you miss any part of the show, make sure you check it out on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts, and you can catch me on my social media at Brat. Coming up next, y'all, we got Roxy with that HBCU. No, who we repping today, Roxy?
Rickety Tat, let's go holler at Edward Waters, man. Coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Me and this hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rick's Smiley Morning Show about that time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get on off into it. Well, y'all, former President Barack Obama is back with one of his favorite annual traditions, and that's sharing his summer playlist. Now, every year, Obama gives fans a look at what he's been listening to in his headphones, and this year's playlist covers just about every genre imaginable. Now, on the hip-hop side, he got artists like Drake, Future, Vince Staples, Doechii, and A Tribe Called Quest. They all made the cut. Now, on the R&B side, he been listening to SZA, and of course, legends, like Earth, Wind & Fire, The Police, and David Bowie. They all earned a spot on his playlist as well. What y'all think, what do y'all listen to? What's some of y'all favorite things on y'all playlist this summer?
Well, you know, I love that. I still listen to the internet. I still listen to the old stuff on the jazz specs. I love foreign exchange.
80s,
You like that
80s
smooth.
soft rock, man.
Yeah,
80s
rock.
soft rock.
But that damn Daryl Hall and John Oates, that's what I've been listening to lately.
It is.
I've been enjoying the hell out of Daryl Hall and John. My kids love Daryl Hall and John Oates.
Me too.
So I've been listening to a whole lot of old school 80s stuff. It's been cool.
Yes. Okay, then. Oh, what you gonna say, Rock T?
You can't go wrong with the 90s. New Jack Swing, all that, man.
Yeah.
Jack
Yesterday
Swing.
we was listening to 8 Ball and MJG.
Come on,
we was
for
listening
real.
to In the Middle of the Night, Make It Feel So
Yes.
Right. Make it feel real good. Lay your head back, side by right. Put your hand on the wood. Good. Tell me a little something that I really want to hear. Baby, yeah, no fear. I'll be obliged. Step aside, back of the year. So bring it over here in the middle of the night. Boy, that damn 8 Ball MJG goes so hard.
Come on, man.
Boy,
Speaking
that
of
take
8
me
Ball
back to
and
my
MJG.
95-7 jam days back fucking the day.
Houston rapper Slim Thug recently said he does not feel sorry for homeless people, y'all, and he won't give them no money. Here's what he had to say, and we're going to see if we agree with him. Check this out.
I don't feel sorry for homeless people because it's either one of the two reasons you out there. You out there because you made a lot of dumbass decisions. To be homeless, you had to make a lot of dumb decisions. You had to be a real to be homeless. You had to smoke crack. You had to do drugs. You had to go off your mental medicine. While everybody waking up and going to work every day, I'm not giving nothing who's standing on the corner every day just got his hands out. I feel sorry for people who work hard and some happen. And I understand it, but now I don't feel sorry for people who just asking for especially me.
That's me.
I think a lot of it is mental health. If you look at the homeless people, look at them real close and watch them and watch how they behave and how they act or whatever. Anybody took any psychology classes can know that something is clearly wrong with a lot of them. Now, there's a lot of women that are in the shelters, different ones or whatever. They don't have mental health issues and they're doing the best that they can. But a lot of those men, most of them that you talk to, they really, really mean and aggressive and talking to themselves. Most of them, I could say 90% of them that I've seen, especially around that bus station in Atlanta, across over there by Magic City,
Yeah.
they be
Greyhound.
having, by Greyhound, they be having a lot of mental health problems. The ones outside of the CVS and Fort Lauderdale, they be outside of the Circle K, they really be having mental health problems, like for real. And that's why not Circle K, 7-Eleven. They be playing that symphony music. Now they got sense enough. They be playing that symphony music real loud outside of 7-Eleven. Now they got sense enough. They don't want to hear Madam Butterfly. They be getting the hell on. But they don't be over there no more. But they start playing that symphony music real loud, and they don't like that. I ain't trying to be funny, but they don't like it.
Well, Ricky, do you agree with what he said? He said most of them don't take their medicine.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of them. That could be part of the problem because the medicine is to help them balance out. Go ahead, Kay.
And some don't have access
that
to
part.
medicine.
Right.
The healthcare system in this country is horrible when it comes to mental health, and a lot of people just don't have access. And those of us who do have insurance and things like that take it for granted and don't understand that. A lot of people out there can't just go to the doctor and get a prescription.
Right.
Yeah.
True.
Well, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on
I
that.
saw one night. She was fine as hell. She was coming to my house. I laid out there at the park and spoon with her all night.
What's wrong with you, sir?
Come on, dog. Yes,
One thing
sir.
about a homeless chick, when you pick her up, you ain't got to worry about where you dropping her off.
It's the Ricky
right?
Smiley Morning Show.
Yes.